Hi, this is the Goblin Hobbies full kit. I've got everything that they sell right now. I got the big starter kit, which is the $200 one instead of the $50 one. This is the first stamp plate. It's a lot of Roman numerals and such. If you want to take a better detail look at it, just go ahead and pause it. Um, I'm going to try not to reflect the lights that I use back into the camera. Here's the next one. This one's good for Hazy stripes. There's an Imperial Fist logo. I mean, there's quite a few on these things. I am going to try to learn these things, so there's probably going to be multiple videos about these because these things kind of have a little bit of a learning curve to them. So that also had some checker plating, but that's not quite the ones you want to use for orcs because eventually we will see the actual one meant for orcs. This is more heraldry. I believe this is more closer to knights related stuff. Although there are some numbers for Krieg, meant for vehicles. There's some Ultramarines logos in here. There's also some prayers in there as well. Here's the next one. This is more industrial. You can add some radiation symbols, whatever that pattern is in the top left. I always forget the name of that. And some digicam. This is more of heretics, kind of. You got heretic prayers, some battle cuts, and some bullet wounds. I don't remember what this template is. And this one is elements. A lot of salamander players would probably love to use this one. You do a big version of fire, and then you do a smaller version to make it look like the flames are changing color. I held it upside down. It really doesn't matter. We'll go to the next one. This one's for you orc boys, you orc players. This is your checker pattern that you want. It leaves it like dusty looking. I will say I'm a huge fan of this, and I might want to get a few orcs in. That chain across the front there, I also plan on using that on some power fists, hopefully in the near future, and maybe on some chainswords. We'll see. But those two checker patterns, I'm very excited for. I have high hopes for. This one is more. I would say this one's a little bit more Imperial Knightish. It has the Fer de Lance. I apologize if I said that incorrectly for Sisters of Battle. But that's big, so might need to go into vehicles more than anything. This one is. Oh, I think this one's just zombie. This one's a little bit more generic, has some random stuff on it, some blood splats. I mean, it's not quite the ones you're looking for 40K in particular, but it could be useful for other applications. For other Warhammer, or not Warhammer games, but like other miniature games. This one's like Space Wolves and stuff. You clearly got a Space Wolves logo there. All those runes, I imagine Space Wolf players would absolutely love to use. And I will mention right now, I am not sponsored by anybody or anything. I bought these with my own money in hand. So I will say that I've been super excited for these for some time, and I could not wait till they got back in stock. As soon as they did, I was gonna be so upset if they sold out. So we'll go ahead and open up the other boxes. I did take the stamp plates out of that starter box, so it was in there. I believe it was Heraldry 1 and another one. They come with these little things that you use to slide off the nail polish because this is a nail stamping kit that has just got Warhammer designs on it. So I don't know what I was doing there. I'm doing voiceover work as we speak. This is your stamper. You have a small and big side to the circular stamper, and you can see through it. So when you're going to stamp something, you can see what it's going to look like, the orientation, that kind of stuff. And I'm going to sit here and kind of show you it on screen a little bit there. And then what are the other two things in that box? I believe there's two paint colors, if I remember correctly. Okay, I'm still talking about this. Okay, I set it down. So I know I'm getting ready to talk about the colors. There's the first color. We got regular black and white. The blacks would be good for a lot of the symbols and the numbers and such. The white also looks really good for a lot of the symbols and numbers and such. Once you get the trick and learn it, I have tried quite a few practice runs since recording this. Actually, this was a live stream. So since this live stream, and I still don't quite have the hang of it. I'm going to continue to practice it. Eventually I'll get it down. I know I will. We'll open the second thing, which is more for like those checker patterns, those hazy lines. It is, in fact, a it is a bigger stamper. It is a square or rectangular stamper. It's meant more for, like I said, those big hazy lines for vehicles, and some of the bigger stuff like text, like all those runes, um, your orc checkerboarding, that kind of stuff will look really good with these eventually once I kind of figure them out. Because, like I said, I've been working on it, but I haven't been able to do as much as of late. I plan on working on some, maybe on live stream tomorrow as of recording this. So tune into the live streams and you might catch me using them, trying to figure them out. But they did come with quite a few colors. There's a red, a black, a gray, a white, a yellow for hazy stripes, a blue, and I believe that's it color-wise. I'm sorry, I just knocked it over on my desk. And like I said, I was super excited about these when I first heard about them and first kind of saw them. They sold out super quick, and I was really upset about that. This is me figuring out that there is a gray, and there's not two whites that they sent me. It was I was a little concerned. So, I don't they gave me almost everything. The only thing they didn't give me was acetone, and that is used to clean off the actual stamp kits and make it so every stamp comes out clear and there's no smudges and such. But this is going to be the end of this. This is just the box opening. Sometime in the near future, when I kind of learn how to do this better, hopefully, we will go ahead and talk a little bit more about this, and I'll probably have some footage to use for showing off how the designs end up looking. So this is everything that comes in that box. It's the one I got, like I said, is the $200 one, which is like their full set. It's got everything they got right now. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.